Hi guys, Andrew here, and welcome back to another episode of the Three Amigos. I'm just waiting for the lads to join, and then we'll crack on. Nothing's happened since the last update, so I just want to do an intro, and then I'll update you as the game goes on. Got some new ideas for tweaks to the formation, and funny enough, it'll probably be going back to an old way of playing rather than a new way because of the changes I've made. But we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Alright, speak to you in a bit. Hi guys, welcome to the first leg of mine and Gary's League Cup semi-final. Okay, so Gal's playing this, attacking, offside, yeah, well, you know that, and I'm playing that. That's the tweak I made. I won't show you, I suppose I can show you that. That's how I'm doing mine. Okay, so let's crack on and see how it goes, I guess. Fucking first shot, unbelievable, wasn't it? I'm glad this ain't one game. Still so annoying. One shot, one fucking goal. I know he's had more shots since, but that's happened far too often. And a disallowed. That's happened again. This is fucking unbelievable. Told you I don't get no luck in this game. Really even game, which is good considering I'm the away team. That's a bit fucking ridiculous. I haven't really got to change nothing, I don't think. Saying that to start, Cater, both playing very poorly. Hey, thank you. Thing is, what I don't get, he plays attacking, I play normal mentality, and it should be a lot harder for him to score than it should be for me because he needs a lot more chances. That's the theory of, well, that's the way it works. And yeah, I've dominated the game, but well, dominating the game. I haven't dominated it yet. But yeah, so it's really annoying when the first shot goes in. Like it's happened with against Matt and Gal, and I know they got good players, but I got world class players, so it shouldn't be the case of one shot, one goal. And you can it only goes down to how the individual players are handling it. So okay, let's have a look fitness wise because I've got a game on the weekend. Be honest, this Firmino's on a six, but there's a few players not doing it. I'm not going to change too much because it's the first time a lot of these. I played B team in my first game back in this session, but it's only my second game back. And right, everyone's fit, everyone can crack on. Yeah, it's only my second game back of the session. I played at home at Charlton, I think. Is it second game? And it was the B team that did it. So this is the first time they would have played those roles. So yeah, yeah, fairly even game. I'll take that at home and. Some players got some games on time under their belts in the way they're playing. The idea of me, as always, when I get my best ideas, generally when I'm trying to sleep, or not even my best ideas, any ideas, but I get them mainly when I'm trying to sleep and I can't switch off. And in my head, I was thinking about the goals I conceded last night, where people found space in the area, and it never actually stated uh, that it was in front or behind the defensive line. And I'm just going to assume that the space was found between the lines. Didn't have to be behind the defence. So I figured I'll try and pull my centre mids back. That'll do two things: create a lot less space for them to score in easier positions anyway, and also with the ball, it will allow a lot more to be fed, hopefully, to the wingers. It'll be hard for these two to have to toil, but I'm keeping partnerships again. Strike force here, midfield, fullback, wingback. Do you know what I mean? There's still partnerships over the place, and it's a possession-based formation, which should be hard to break down, which is what I want really. But yeah, that's it, guys. All right. Well, I'll see you for the second leg anyway. Hi guys, welcome to the second leg of mine and Gary's League Cup semi-final. It's 1-1 after the first leg, and now we're at my ground. I'm high hopes for this one. Gal's playing this. He just told me he's playing his B team. I'm playing my first team. I've got they've given me Europa League 2 days later, and I haven't even had any replays. This is bollocks. So I'm going first team, B team, first team. We'll have to go for that. Yeah, my new formation with the tweaks. I haven't lost so far, so fingers crossed that bodes me in good stead for this. But let's see how we get on. I've had a few injuries, so I'm gonna have to dive into my reserve team for the next game. In this team, I'm only missing my left back. Yeah, it's my left back. Caracol got injured for a couple of weeks. He's back soon, but not in time for this. So fingers crossed. I can put out a team for away to Stuttgart. Nice. He hasn't done much recently, Mane. So bit of a shit game. Oh, I need a centre halves out as well. Schurz just came back from a 3-month injury, played one game and is out for another month. They don't even say he's like injury prone either. It's just fucking yeah. That's the way it is. Come on, another goal settle me down. Yeah. Who else missing? Missing Piaka. But since the formation changed, Keita doesn't really fit into the midfield right, so I'm going to play him in Piaka's position in the 10 and call up the kid. Oh, come on. That's 3 goals against Gary. I played him 3 times this year and I've had 3 goals disallowed. But this looks like it's done. Right, let's try and. Everyone's pretty much okay. I don't even think I'm going to bother resting anyone, am I? Maybe Emerson. I'll rest Emerson because I haven't got. Oh, I have got left back. Andrew, you prick. I've got Robertson in the reserves. I could just play him. What the fuck am I doing? I don't like changing defenders either. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to put a B team out for the next game, but this looks like we've knocked Gao out, which is nice. Deservedly so as well. So happy days. And onwards and upwards, I guess. Mane suspended, that's fine. Please do. I've got Manu in the final, which will be a nice test. Alright, guys, I'll see you soon. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Unfortunately, we can't watch this one because we've got that cup final against Man United. I'm playing at the same time, so I can't record their game, which would have been great because those two are like a point in it in the league. So, with only 8 games to go, so that would have been a great one to watch. But nothing much I can do. I've got this today. Milan, I wait Milan on Thursday, so that's not too bad. I think I can go full shrimp for both of these. I want to play Mane, big game. Yeah, I've got to play Mane. I was thinking of playing Burke because he can't play in Europe, but I'm going full strength for both of these anyway. Schurz, man, you need to. I love Schurz. I think he's got a lot of potential, but he needs to improve his jumping. But then again, tarring, he's actually tearing up trees. But yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. I've actually got a fully fit squad, unbelievably. No one injured or suspended. I've got Caracol suspended for the next game. He got a red card in the last match. 90th minute, 3-0 up. Tackled and knocked someone to the ground. Palos to the ground. Not even a fucking foul then, is it? If you tackle someone, the geezer falls over after, ain't a fucking foul. I'm sorry, not even, let alone red card. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so Man U are playing that. We're playing this. Let's see how we get on. You know what Man U are like in this. They don't score many, but they look to win 1-0 a lot of the time. So if we get a goal, it'd be massive. A lot on Cardi and Firmino up there. Yeah, look, they're on 6s. Probably struggling to see the ball. Really? Okay. I think patience on this one's key. The minute you attack Man U, they're just going to pick you off. It's what they want. But I do want better performances from individuals. Yeah, for sure. Let's do that one first. That's next. Okay, last but not least, Mane and protect. Yeah, I think it's got to be Mane. Protect some players for the next game. This isn't the best performance. I still think the best way is to play mixed, just because it only takes one good pass because they're so deep to unlock them. Fuck, didn't want extra time there. Okay, let's go short. See if that helps. Keep the ball a bit better. Not sure if it will. This is really bad. Could have done without this. Oh, of course. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. Playing a bit better with short passing, but I'm now down to 10 men in a final. I put Desart behind because he's got more legs. Great fucking lottery. We did improve, so there you go. Mix wasn't the way to go, apparently. But as long as we win, it's not the end of the world, and that's it. Thank fuck they were shit at penalties. But now I've got a very tired team for the. Oh, they drew. Lost a player again. Another fucking injury. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, Matt, we and Gal were saying earlier how many red cards and penalties Matt gets in his favour. And to be fair to Gal, he went down to 10 men. Matt went 1-0 up and he came back to draw 1-1. Really tight game. So I think it's always going to be fairly tight with these boys. Gal took off. Gary took off offside trap and then didn't go attacking, which is interesting. There you go. That keeps it really interesting going into the last bit of the season. Now I've got to try and put a team out against fucking Milan. See you in a bit, guys. Alright, guys, we're going to watch Gal versus Barca. Big game. Matt's got Man U. I just feel like they're both big games, but perhaps I should have watched both away legs because they'll be the tougher games. But let's just watch one. I'll watch Matt's second leg. Unless he smashes Man U, then I might watch Gal's second leg. We'll watch whatever one ends up closest. Just big games I wanted to show. I should check at half time Gary's tactics, to be honest. But he's all over this lot. Just hasn't scored. Alright. Yeah, he's playing normal short, no offside. They're playing attacking long. Yeah, we knew that would fucking happen. That's something I may put into the website when they do the next update because that's ridiculous. They're doing that just to make them really effective. Not good, just effective to score goals because that's bollocks. They shouldn't be playing long ball, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Well, it's quite even. Good for Gary though. He's not conceded to Messi yet, which is normally the go-to move. But he needs to get at least 2 goals, I'd suggest, to take to their ground. Messi, there you go, standard. Just long ball though, they just pump it up there, and if you have man marking on it, generally I think Mark's centre one, and these two get left free. So you put some sap in the middle, and let these two destroy it on long ball. these two pushing behind. So literally, all they're doing is lumping it, not trying to keep the ball in this area. They're just lumping it on top. Like, it's proper Wimbledon football. It's bullshit. It just would not happen. Yeah, so that's ridiculous. It does make them very hard to beat, which I suppose is realistic because they are hard to beat, but that was not playing that way. Play fucking football and I'll beat you playing football. Fucking long ball. Alright, see you in a bit, guys. Actually, let's look at latest scores of my brother's game. Oh my god, he's got battered. Feel better about my result now. Let's have a quick look. Thanks for, oh my god, I've just read the comments. My brother's put one trophy apiece now, all three of us. Matt's then put thanks for knocking them out. And he lost 4-1. And he put I dread to think what would have happened if they were well rested. Yeah, oh, I can't believe his keeper's had a fucking stinker. Absolute stinker. There you go, looks like they're both out pretty much. Gal losing. You never know, but and Matt can always win 3-0. We'll watch probably watch Matt's second leg. Yeah, look, I'll put on we'll watch my my first leg against these boys, shall we? He's tired. What's my next game? Semi-final as well. Do you know, I'll have to show some faith and put a B team out as much as I can. Diop 97. Subotic is 100% sweet. Tar? Alright. I should have a couple of players fairly fit because I did swap them around, which will happen again. Left. Mane. Did he come off last game? Yeah, he did. Alright. Bobby. Cater then. Pelosi. 100% wicked. That ain't too bad at all. We'll go Subotic captain. Diop on the bench. Oh, I've got Scherzer. Fuck. I might play him next game. 3, 4. I'm not used to having him. He's been injured most season. 7. Right, okay, so good enough to compete that. I've got to see what shape they've got. Right, let's start with the way we want to play. I reckon short passing for now. I'll go short passing against this one, and we'll see how we get on. Good start. Couple of goals would be nice. Well, playing really well. Away from home to Milan. Oh, fuck off. Useless cunts, aren't they? What was the goal? Aims. He got past Pelosi and aims for the far post from the left. Headed the ball towards goal. Capped brilliant. Really? That don't fucking sound like a brilliant move. That sounds like a lucky move. Okay. Well, we're playing alright. I don't really want to change much because I feel like we should fucking score. Anyone knackering? Not really. An away goal would be absolutely beautiful right now. Let's do. Right, let's do a couple of changes. Right, who's my worst holding mid? Right, let's do Desart. And let's do 32, 34. Okay, let's do a Cardi, fuck it. Bit of a strange one, I know, but let's do that. Boom, got the away goal, perfect. Oh, hello. Now we wake up. Good stuff. fuckers. Oof, blowing out his ass. Alright, let's not get him injured. Bang, deserved that. I thought we was going to get robbed. Fantastic, pleased with that. Alright guys, well that's good news. And I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to have to cut loads of this out. Right, hi guys. Yeah, I didn't realise I was recording. Yeah, I know, right? I've got Gary now. Yeah, sorry, Gal, I was just looking at his messages. He was playing Man United just now. And they had a man sent off early. And on 31 minutes, Gary said the game froze. And he was kicked out. And as he joined back up and we saw what happened, he ended up getting a 0-0 draw, which he's really pissed off at. Which, to be honest, does suck that he got kicked out. But a 0-0 draw away at Man U isn't the worst result in the world. But obviously, against 10 men, you'd always want to win. And the fact that he was only a point behind my brother. So it's still what to play for to a degree. What's that? 16 goals behind there, and he's 9 ahead there. So he's 7 points behind my brother. So if my brother loses a couple and Gary wins, he could get it back. But I'll be honest, I'm hoping to beat him now. So it may be curtains for him anyway. Yeah. So it's really he's really unlucky, to be honest. Right, left. I just beat Chelsea 2-0, which I was really pleased at. Playing really well. Like this way of playing is really suiting me, and I really enjoy it. So I'm delighted at the moment. Don't know what the lads are doing. Here we go. Could do without any more reds, to be honest. Really cagey start. It's going to be hard to score just because of the amount of players Gary's got in the middle where you're trying to score. Obviously, it's why the game players play it because it's so effective. But in the same vein, he's not creating nothing. I'm going to try not to be too greedy with this because he's got a world-class team. I'm going to have to now, fuck's sake. This is bollocks. Butland rooted to the spot. Don't know why I give that guy so many fucking chances. Useless. Come on, let's do that. Actually, I don't want to do that. Naby is struggling. Why are they... He's not playing that bad. Yeah, Kate is having a nightmare, to be honest. I know he's playing against a lot of players in that middle of the park there, but I still expect him to win some challenges, you know what I mean? Well, I'm a better team. He's had one fucking shot. I can't believe this bollocks. First game I would have actually... I mean, I lost Europa League game 3-2. Won the second leg 3-0, but other than that, I haven't lost a game. And this will be the first actual loss, and it will be massively undeserved. So I'm not happy. What's he doing? Let's do that. Anderson's been on fantastic form recently. Oh, come on. I thought that was the goal. Well, Gaz, you lucky fuck. I tell you what, the minute Butland can save a shot, you lot are fucked. Lucky fuckers. And my brother lost. So there you go. I mean, I wasn't really fighting for the league, but I've been playing really well, and I even played quite well there. Gal just got the rub of the green, I guess, scored the goal with his one shot on target. So yeah, not happy with that, but luckily it's not a season where it's going to cost me really. GG. Well played, Gal. GG, guys. You lucky bastard. Alright, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, guys. So we're done for the night. That game against Gal was the last one. It's getting late here, and everyone got work in the morning, and all that shit. I'll be honest. Other than that, I've had a really great session, so I can't moan too much. Plus, I played quite well there. I changed my tactics. I don't know if I want to go into detail about how and why, to be honest, because I'd like to play a bit more before I start trumping it. Do you know what I mean? But put it this way, we played played quite a lot of games. Wait, a Stoke. No, didn't play that. Did we come back to this one? No. We came back to Hull. Pretty sure we come back to the Hull game. Yep. Okay, so Hull was that, and Newcastle would have been, yeah. So yeah, we came back, played Hull. So I won. I drew away to Gower in the League Cup, but I won those two. I won every game. I drew to Middlesbrough, but should have won that. Butland 5, tosser. Won every game apart from this one. I lost 3-2. Butland didn't have a great game again, but it was first leg, and I overcame that 3-0 second leg. I drew Emmanuel in the cup final, as you saw. I should have gone short passing earlier because it ended up being a better way of playing against them. I won on penalties, which was great. And then I've won all the other games, and I just lost to Gal, even though I play well. So yeah, all in all, really pleased with the way this setup's going. This used to be my formation for a couple of years back in the day, and when I changed the way my backline defended, I realised, and I went to non-Wibwob backline, sort of, and I pushed these forward, and I moved the defensive line forward with and without ball. And now I've changed the way they defend, and the fact that the fact that they're not Wibwobbed, I've put them back to the way I used to play, but using all the knowledge I've had from playing and the reasons of what to do, why, and things like that, it's ended up playing really well and working out well. I've got a player on the way, a pre-arranged one, because obviously I got this guy coming for a pretty good fee, 5.75. He's going to be in there competing because obviously Cater, he's a more of an attacking player. I've been thinking about pushing Cater into the 10 or the 11. I'm not sure. So we'll see. That's where I'm at. But I'm really pleased with that session. I was always miles behind these lads. Even though I lost to Gary, if I win my game in hand, I'm only 9 points behind. If I'd have beat Gary, I could have been 6 points behind, which is how good a session I've had. So yeah, really pleased. Now on to the other lads. Oh, also sorry, I'm in the FA Cup final against Gary as well, and the semi-final I'm 2 up against Milan. So things are going pretty well. Gaz has had a pretty good session. I knocked him out of the League Cup, which you would have seen. I've got him in the FA Cup final. He lost the first leg of the quarterfinals against Barcelona at home, so it's in a struggle in that one, I think. He's done pretty well in the league. Drew with my brother, you saw that. He done well to get a draw there. Drew away at Stoke. Generally, though, I think he's won most of his games, it looks like. He lost to Leicester, drew and lost a couple there, which wasn't great for him. I can't remember the date we came back on, but yeah, he drew away to Manu. He was unlucky with that because they went down to 10 men early, and he got kicked out of the game a half hour in. But he got the draw, which isn't the end of the world. It may prove to be a really important point I'm still pissed off with that, you lucky punk. I'm trying to give Schur some game, to be honest, because he's been injured for so long. Like 3 months, 3 months, 4 weeks. It's just fucking ridiculous. So I'm going to give him some games because Subotic is old and Tar just it's proved to be an absolute waste of time. Um, why did I talk about that? Yeah, so he's had a pretty good time anyway. So I'd suggest he's got me in the final of the FA Cup. I think that's the end of his run in the Champions League. If I'm honest, I'm surprised he wanted to leave to come back to Barca. But yeah, that's Gary's session. Pretty good all round. He still looks like he's up there to fight on brother for the league. Matt, he's had another solid set. He's been very similar to Gaz. He didn't have any. He got unlucky in the League Cup. You saw that last night. Actually, that was last night, wasn't it? Champions League. He got demolished against Man U recently in the quarters. Lloris massively let him down. I'll be honest, he was lucky to score a goal. One shot, one goal against David De Gea is pretty good. I wish my ratio against him was that good. He just got battered against Everton, which we didn't look at, and Zoe injured. Lloris came on and still let. Yeah, okay, so yeah, he's having a lot of trouble with keepers at the moment, and Delit let him down as well. So yeah, Matt's kind of hit and miss. He's letting in a lot of goals at the moment. You may want to have a look at that. You know he's always going to batter someone like the 5-0 against West Brom. Yeah, the fucking Matt. Matt gets a lot of penalties and reds. 3 penalties in one fucking game, unbelievable. But he's generally playing quite well. He's top of the league on goal difference. I think he's out of the cup. He could beat Man U 3-0, but Man U are very good at shutting up shop. I think he'll get close to qualifying, but he won't quite make it. I could be wrong. But so Matt's had a solid season. So those two are fighting for the league. I've been out of it for a while, but yeah, our form's pretty similar. But what's pleased me as well is since the change of shape, like Icardi's goal return has improved dramatically. Maricic is loving that role. Anderson is loving that role. Everyone's enjoying playing this way. The only one who's going to struggle is Keita because of his position, really. So I've got to find some for it to play, and I would say I'll play him off the left as back up to Coutinho or first choice maybe, but I say Chamberlain. But look at Chamberlain, got 11 assists in 18 appearances. That's pretty fucking good. Burke and Mane on the right. Firmino, I've got Piaka. I'm definitely going to give him more games. I've been giving him as many games as I can in 10, so that's where we're at. So yeah, anyway, lots of coming. We've got right near the end of the season, so the next upload should be a cracker. But I guess I'll see you soon, though. Alright, guys? Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends if they're interested in the game, and I might get some more subscribers. I've only got 18, but maybe it's because, maybe I'm shit. I don't know. Whatever. But it's going to get much better now. I think I found a formation I like. So watch this fucking space. Yeah. Alright. See you later, guys. Bye.